Hey, so I'm doing this day five unboxing of the Cards Against Humanity Saves America like six package December holiday special that they did. I did the first four on Instagram Live, but I'm switching now to YouTube Live, and I'm going to do my best to use more of this for unboxings and just kind of hangouts if we get to that point. So these were the original four. This is day five. As you can see already, it is in a much larger envelope. I have not opened this yet. I just got it. So let's go ahead and see what's inside. I'm kind of excited that it is a much larger envelope. So let's see. No, I don't have an actual letter opener. If you want to get me like one of those like Sting Sword letter openers, whatever. Okay, so I'm not looking. So what am I pulling out first? Okay, it looks like this is the customary letter that comes with it, so I'm going to go ahead and read it aloud. Dear citizen, would you rather be smart and sad or dumb and happy? You've already chosen smart and sad. Today we are launching a monthly public opinion poll called Cards Against Humanity's Pulse of the Nation. Each month, we'll ask Americans the most interesting and important questions and analyze their response using rigorous methodology. You funded this poll through the end of 2018, allowing us to continue asking questions like, do you support white nationalism? And do you think it's okay to pee in the shower? Enclosed are the most interesting and statistically significant results from our first 2 months of polling. We'll continue to publish the results every month at thepulseofthenation.com. Nate Silver, retire, bitch. I love you, Cards Against Humanity. P.S. At Cards Against Humanity, we are very smart and very sad. Aren't we all? No, we're not. Not everyone is. Okay, so did something just fall? Okay, whatever. All right, so next we are pulling out. Okay, I think it pulled out two things. Did it? Or is this whatever? It feels like this is something part of the thing. Oh no. Okay, so there's the cards. We're gonna open these last. So I pulled out Cards Against Humanity's Pulse of the Nation. The future. Your support of Cards Against Humanity Saves America is paying for an entire year of monthly public opinion polls. We'll keep asking Americans about the important issues of the day, like income inequality, political polarization, and the whole Trump thing. You can find all our results so far, including the raw data, at thepulseofthenation.com. Are you a social scientist or academic who studies public opinion? Want to ask Americans something that no funding agency or internal review board would approve in a million years? Maybe we can help. Apply online at thepulseofthenation.com replication crisis to get your questions included in future polls. This is an actual like book. This is like there's like multiple pages of this. Okay, well, I'll read the first page and I'll kind of go through the next. For the fifth day of Cards Against Humanity Saves America, we use your money to fund 1 year of monthly public opinion polls. We'll ask the American people about their social and political views, what they think of the president, and their pee-pee habits. In fact, we secretly started polling 2 months ago. What a delightful surprise. To conduct our polls in a scientifically rigorous manner, we've partnered with Survey Sampling International, a professional research firm, to contact a nationally representative sample of the American public. For the first two polls, we interrupted people's dinners on both their cell phones and landlines, and a total of 2,000 adults didn't hang up immediately. We examined the data for statistically significant correlations, and boy did we find some stuff. Dumb and happy. We're getting our first poll with a classic dilemma. If you had to choose, would you rather be smart and sad or dumb and happy? Wow. So 47% said smart and sad, and 53% said dumb and happy. So basically that boils down to, do you want to be informed in what is going on around you or not? That's frightening. This is the most divisive question in our survey. 10% of our respondents were so flummoxed that they refused to answer. Here's the political breakdown. So 41% of Democrats would rather be dumb and happy. 56% of independents would rather be dumb and happy, and 64% of Republicans would rather be dumb and happy. Mission accomplished, guys. Do these results prove that Republicans are happy idiots? Science can never really prove anything, but fuck it, the answer is yes. Also of interest, people who prefer being smart and sad are more likely to accept the scientific consensus on climate change. Percent who'd rather be dumb and happy. Okay, so 48% of the people who would like to be dumb and happy think climate change is real and caused by people. That's 48%. 57% think climate change is real but not caused by people. And then 69%, Jesus, not real at all. And that's on climate change. Robots. Next, we asked respondents whether they thought it was likely or unlikely that robots would take their jobs within the next decade. 20% said likely, 80% said unlikely. Turns out that people are not nearly as worried as they should be about technological unemployment. Ethnic minorities are particularly worried about robots taking their jobs. White people are more worried about ethnic minorities taking their job. Percent who think robots will replace their job. 16% of whites, 31% of non-whites. People who have seen more than one Transformer movie are especially worried about robots taking their jobs. Percent of people who have seen Transformer movies, percent who think robots will replace their jobs. 17% have seen 0 or 1 Transformer movie. 26% have seen 2 or 5 Transformers movies. If a robot can transform into a car, then it can also transform into a customer service representative. This is, I don't know, like, sure, why not? We asked people whether it is okay to pee in the shower, which it is. It's not a big deal, folks. It all ends up in the same place. 43% said acceptable, 57% said unacceptable. Jesus. We couldn't believe that 50% of Americans hold these outdated puritanical PP beliefs. But then we looked at the age breakdown. So 56% of millennials are okay with peeing in the shower, 43% of Gen X are okay with peeing in the shower, and 37% of boomers are okay with peeing in the shower. Our results indicate that we are in the midst of an intergenerational PP revolution. Here's the race breakdown. This is a great opportunity for you to write your own problematic joke. Percent who are okay with peeing in the shower. 34% of blacks, 34% of blacks, 43% of whites, 49% of Latinos, and 55% of Asians. For the record, I pee in the shower all the time. Our dumb asshole president. All right, finally something good. No opinion poll would be complete without a reminder of our dumb asshole president's depressingly non-zero approval rating. So 54% disapprove, 41% approve, which that's way too high for me to be comfortable with. And then 5% are undecided or said neither approve or disapprove. Jesus. At least it's not, okay, well, at least the numbers don't make more than 50, but whatever. What kind of person looks at the news and say, things are going pretty well? The same kind of person who sees one Transformer movie and says, I'd like to see another Transformers movies. For the record, 1 and 2 were actually pretty good. Just putting that out there. Okay. So 45% of people who approve of Trump have seen 0 Transformers movies. 37% have seen 1 Transformers movies. 42% have seen 2 to 3 Transformer movies, and 48% have seen 4 or 5 Transformer movies. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Percent who'd rather be dumb and happy. 62% approve of Trump. Jesus. And 45% disapprove. Jesus Christ. It is depressing. Civil War II. We asked people whether they thought it was likely that there would be a civil war within the next decade. 33% said likely, 67% said unlikely. Fuck. We found that 1 in 3 Americans think a civil war is likely. Fuck. This is the percent who think a civil war is likely. 43% Democrats, 33% independents, 26% Republicans. Democrats are almost twice as worried about civil war as Republicans. This is even more worrying because Democrats are usually right about things. People who are worried about civil war are more likely to support Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as a candidate for president. So far, I'm totally on board for Dwayne Johnson to be president. I want to see like where he comes out on issues, but so far, I'll back him. Percent who think a civil war is likely. 44% of people who think a civil war is likely would vote for The Rock. 30% would not vote for The Rock. Maybe people worried about a civil war are looking to unite the country behind a universally beloved celebrity, or maybe they're looking for someone with prior military experience as a Scorpion King. It's just more stuff like this. I'm not gonna go through every single one. I've already gone through half the book. So that is that. I'll put pictures of some of this stuff on Instagram as well. Sorry, literally a water bottle is holding up my phone right now. All right, so yep. So only the book and the cards and that note was in this one. So not as much stuff as in the past ones. But let's read the cards. Okay. Just like a regular Cards Against Humanity game, we're going to read these right off the cuff. So the issue is Cry Havoc and Let Slip. Oh, there's three. Okay. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in... I haven't read The Fault in Our Stars yet. Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by... And then there are three white cards. Speaking in iambic pentameter. The significance of eyes in King Lear. Taking a minute to really unpack what Shakespeare is getting at in this scene. I don't remember what I read King Lear out loud. Okay, so those are the cards. That is what was in the day 5 package of the Cards Against Humanity Saves America, like 6-day package. It was definitely the biggest envelope, but not with the most stuff, which isn't a terrible thing. There just wasn't enough stuff, and actually the cards are going to go in the box that my phone is now sitting on. So hope you like this video. Let me know what your thoughts on some of the polling was on. If you want to see the specific pages, let me know, and I'll see if maybe putting like all of the different pictures on my social media of each different poll. I don't know. So let me know what you think. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it around so others can join the conversation. Also remember that when you're planning your next Wizard World Comic Con experience, to use the discount code Guillotine Geek online to get 10% off your ticket purchase, and use those savings to buy some merch or meet a celebrity. Follow me on all the internets and subscribe to my channel to geek out some more. So thanks for watching and have fun.